Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mariama. Thank you for stopping by. So today I'll be talking about a topic that has been on my channel for some time now. If you have not checked out that playlist yet, you may want to check out that playlist, and it's about women and how you'll be able to pick up the bad things that you don't want as a man when you're looking for a woman to settle down. So in that note and in that respect, we'll be talking about the case between Kyle Walker, um, an England and Manchester City player, and then his ex mistress Lauryn Goodman, and their court appeal and everything that has been happening. I don't talk about sports. I don't know about sports. I don't watch games, but this particular topic just piqued my attention. I'm like, okay, let me talk on this ridiculous amount and this ridiculous thing that this lady was asking this man to do in order for her to stay mute or stay silent, even though she has no plans whatsoever to stay silent about Kyle Walker being the father of a second child. I know, yeah, I want to be that kind of a person that be like, I'm a girl's girl, I'm going to be by the women's side. But sometimes there are some certain things that some women will do that will make, even if you are a woman supporter, you'll be like, no, I cannot take this. This is like just outrageous. That's not something that I want to put myself in that position. This is what this lady has done. I've been seeing this video on TikTok. I've been ignoring it because, like I said, I'm not a football fan. But then I start seeing a couple of videos. I'm like, okay, let me just take a look at what is happening, what is going on, like what is this case all about. And then getting to find out that this man is married. So his long-term childhood sweetheart, they have been together for like 15 years, married for like 2 years. They have 3 kids, and then they have a baby on the way, or maybe the baby is already here. I don't know. And then along the way, before this new pregnancy, before all of this madness come to the media, he was dating this lady, Lauryn Goodman, who is an influencer and also a model, and has a very shady past when it comes to job and finances. All what I've been saying here are all allegedly. They are not the facts. They are just some things that I pick on the media, and I'm giving my opinion on my 2 cents. So they are not facts. Take what you want of it. That is on you. So they were dating. They had the first child together. He bought a home and he was paying child support and everything was going on fine. Or like they call it in UK or Great Britain or England, whatever, childcare, stuff like that. And then things went on and on and on and on. This man went again for the second time to have a second child with this woman. This is like some of the situation that people talk about when they say when you F around and you find out. This is what is happening to this guy. You already have one child with this person. This person is making your life miserable. This person is doing everything to try to ruin your home, ruin your career, or whatever you have going on. She's trying to mess up with your life in the public eye. And what I've been saying with when it comes to football and stuff, the criticism when it comes to these footballers or these sports people, whatever, it's high. Like they'll be dancing or they'll be singing or be doing anything. The media will pick up on it and start picking up on them and start bullying them online. You went with this woman, have one child, and this woman has been making your life miserable. And then you'll be like, no, I like trouble. I like my name to be in the mouth of people talking about me negatively. Then you went around again to this woman and have a second child with this woman. But in as much as I want to blame the guy for not being able to honor himself as a man in the first place, and then honor his wife and his kids and his family that he has already built, I'm going to talk mostly about this Lauryn. When you talk about women supporting women, you'll be seeing a lot of women online, boasting about it. How can you went ahead, go ahead for a married man, even if they were not married as of then, because our eldest child is like 4 and the marriage is like, all this white people stuff, they'll be dating for a long time, have kids before they think of getting married. That is just the white culture. I don't understand it, but that is what they do. It's fine. At the end of the day, they get married or they have their kids together, not married like Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez. They are not married, but they have kids and they're raising their family. White people problem, that's their business. But then, going in for the second child, then this lady, Lauryn Goodman, you have the audacity to go ahead and F around with a married man. Have a first child, not enough, went again for the second child. And then, not that, no, like all of those things, like they are not enough for you. You start doing blackmail. You start doing extortion. You start extorting money from this man, threatening this man, like, okay, if you don't do what I do want, I'm going to do this. Like the second child was like, there was, the media has a lot of speculations who the father of the second child will be before they find out that the second child's father is also car worker. This lady was blackmailing this man, was extorting money from this man allegedly in order for her to conceal the identity of the father of her daughter. She even went to the extent, allegedly, talking about she wants the guy not to have another child with the wife in order for her to stay silent. And then the wife fell pregnant. She's pregnant now, or she has given birth, I don't know. And then you went ahead, like she gave birth to her child, the second child. 2 days after giving birth to the second child, she went to court and make a ridiculous amount of things that she wants from this guy in order for her to keep the support the child. She was asking for expensive designer brands nappy bags. It's like sometimes when I see young girls that will be online, they'll be following all of these so-called influencers online and watching how they are doing things like, oh, I'm a strong single mother, I'm doing this and that for my child. Most of all these your so-called influencers online, that's you young girls, you're watching this video, a young girl, listen up. Most of these young ladies that you're looking up to as a role model that say, okay, they have a child, they are doing fine, they're taking care of their child, they're going to be blah, blah, blah. It's all lies. These ladies have nothing to their names beside the man that they gave birth to. It's like a milking cow. Like I like what the judge that proceed over their case make a point that this lady see cow worker as an open checkbook that is never ending. Like she'll just be requesting money from this guy anytime that she feel like, okay, I want to eat some popcorn. Okay, let me just call Kyle. I want to take a walk, but I need some bottle of water. Let me just call Kyle. Like she went ahead with this guy, knowing that more that he's married, he has a family. She went ahead, had one child, not enough, went again for the second child. And then she wants to just sit back, sit her behind down, and allow this guy to sponsor a luxurious lifestyle without having to lift a finger. You cannot be a side chick and then you want to live the life of the wife. The demands that this lady was making, like there was this part of the whole thing that just bugged my mind. Like she has debts, like people that she's whatever, and then she wants Kyle to be the one to pay for all those debts that she was accumulating. Like she wants the guy to pay off her debts. Ah, like you have debts, pay them up. What has the guy got to do with the debt that you are owing? She was asking for, these are like just like few things that she was demanding. She was asking for air conditioning, like I don't know, because the place where she's living, the home that the guy bought, remember, when it's summer, it gets extremely hot. That is £3,000, and then the judge was like, "No, you can get an electric fan." She was asking for furnishing fund, and then she was asking for Mercedes Benz every 3 years. She was asking for all a car allowance for the nanny, monthly child maintenance, monthly child care cost, then astroturf pitch. This is what we'll talk about, like when the girl was 11 months, kick a ball, and then she saw a potential lioness player. She was asking for wardrobes and media screen, £50,000, furnishing fund, 75,000, CCTV, 9,000. She was asking for an alarm, 5,500, curtains and blind, 52,000. Like she was like, ah, how was these women, how do they like, how do you feel living this kind of lifestyle? And then you will see majority of these women, they will be online talking about women, strong independent woman, strong single mother doing everything that she has to do for her child, when it's just bluff, it's just fake. They are just out there portraying fakeness and misleading young girls, thinking that they can just jump into the single motherhood life and then everything will go fine. And then the stupid girls also will just F around, and then they will find out that it's all a lie. Most of your influencers or your people that you're looking up to online are not living a reality life. Like they are faking everything that they are doing online. They will see a man that they say like, okay, this is a potential milker. I'm going to milk this man too. And like I'm going to milk every single milk that he has. They'll go ahead, they'll know that mother man is involved with someone else, they will not care. They'll just went inside, destroy that home, and then get pregnant, have a child, and start using that child as a means of their livelihood. If you want to live a luxurious lifestyle, you want to live like the big girls and the, doing the big city things, you have to work for it. You don't have to live your life thinking that you're going to just be with someone, then that person is just going to sponsor everything about you. And then you'll be on the media. Then she was talking about everything after the court proceeding. Of course, the court proceeding did not go into a favor. That is just pure madness. And then she was talking about all she wanted was a good life for her kids and some privacy. No, you don't want privacy for your child. This lady took her child to the Euros final with a T-shirt, England T-shirt, and at the back of it written "Daddy." You don't want privacy for your child. You want to use them as a way of living your flamboyant or whatever lifestyle you as an influencer or a model. This is like just a warning to me. Like you have to really be careful how you F around, because sometimes most of these women are just there lazing around and waiting for someone to just pick up their lazy butts and feed them and take care of them and then sponsor everything that they want to do. And then they'll be online posing and showcasing to young girls that they're doing all of those things all on their own without the support of anyone. Like she was thinking that she was going to walk into this guy's life and then snatched him away from the wife that has been there for him. They have been together for like over 15 years. And this Lauren will never have been with Kyle Walker if he was not, a footballer, a star, or a millionaire. The guy is worth like 27 million pounds. And then there is this podcaster, excellent, by the way, Louisa. She made an Instagram post. And then the sister of Lauren, Chloe, came to the media and was like trying to attack the lady, talking about she's protecting her niece and her nephew, and that the only innocent people in this whole thing that's happening are the kids. Annie is not innocent. Annie is the wife of Carl. What the hell has Annie done to your sister? Your psychopath of a sister think that she's going to walk into that woman's life and destroy her home and then snatch the husband for herself. Like, what has Annie done? Did Annie ask you for you to go sleep with her husband? Did Annie tell you not to know how to close your legs as a woman and not to be messing around with somebody else's man? Like, I don't understand why they are trying to blame this Annie. And then that Chloe just recently got married, like the sister was not even present or allegedly on the media. They say she was not even invited to the wedding. How will you feel, Chloe, if your husband that you're now married to, find a psychopath like your whatever sister that you have, and then that person went ahead and have 2 kids for your husband, start dragging his name to the mud and on the media and start harassing you, sending you text message whilst you are heavily pregnant that a daughter is your husband's child. And their surname is Goodman. That's why people talk about be careful how you name it, because okay, that is like it's really crazy. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section of all these so-called influencers or models, single mother gangs online talking about feminism, independence, when all of their life is being sponsored by a man from their bottom to their top. Like how they started in their career to where they are now is due to the lane of men that they have encountered in their life, being it their father or their spouses or their exes. And then they'll come and start talking about feminism and now strong, independent women act and cater for their kids. I'm glad that the judge was like, as his cap on his head and not allow this rubbish to like play out the way this lady wanted. And I'm happy that the guy finally found the strength to like, let's just come to court, because this lady was like blackmailing him and extorting money from him just for her to stay silent. And he was buying, he was falling into that, doing everything because he does not want the media to know, he doesn't want to hurt his wife and his kids and his family. But I'm happy that he like, what, F everything, let's go to court and see what the judge has to say. And thank God the judge was like one good damn judge, and she was sitting, he was sitting there looking at the files and just throwing everything out. Like, what is wrong with all these females, these influencers and these models and all these feminists online? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section, and I will see you all on my next video. My name is Marima, by the way. Please don't forget to subscribe and interact in the comment section. Have a lovely